Previously on Infinity.
We must go to Space Avengers! Yogurtland has a special. Time to invade the Earth, boys.
Oh good, I love it!
Give me your children.
No.
Please?
No! Time to run, boys! Run! Run! Cheese it!
Now Infinity continues.
Hi, I'm Jason Inman and I love comic books. That's why on the week of September 18th, I decided to read Infinity number 3, Marvel's brand new, spanking, cosmic, epic event. But before I get to that, don't forget to go to majorspoilers.com, the comic book website where they know that you love comic books, and we do too. Now enough of this jibba jabba, let's get on to some review. Singular. Infinity number 3. This is it! This is the moment in any event where things change, things move on, things happen. Sometimes you wait a long time for that event, like in Secret Invasion. It took a long time for the Avengers to finally form and go out there and kick some Skrull butt. It took a long time in Infinite Crisis for the heroes to team up and be like, you know what, this Superboy Prime guy, he ain't that good. This is that moment. 6 issues of Infinity, and it happens in issue 3. This is spectacular, folks. Usually, when you get to the halfway point of the event, you usually are still on the long build. Brian Michael Bendis. Bendis. But other times, you're rocketing straight towards the conclusion. And that is what Infinity is doing. Raising the stakes, raising the character moments, and making the action big and in your face. Basically, the Avengers are in space. Thor and Captain America are fighting the Builders, but the Builders are winning. They're exploding ships left and right and left and right. The Skrull are like deciding to take a knee. They're like, oh, we're going to go down on our knee in here and just see how the ground's doing down here. But we're going to be on your side, Builder. We're just going to be on your side. Oh, would you like some tea? We can give you some tea. We have some tea right here. Would you like some tea? Whereas Captain America and Thor are boy like, screw that, man! We're fighting to the end! And Thor's like, Thine! I fight is with... Captain, do you have a plan? Because seriously, we are getting our butts kicked out here. I don't know if you've seen the hundreds of millions of ships out there that we are just being destroyed in. We need to have a plan here. And of course, Captain America doesn't ever want to surrender. Never give up, never surrender, and he comes up with the master plan. It's like this kid from Brooklyn. Of course he would come up with this plan. Of course a member of the greatest generation would come up with a plan that involves, hey, we have a teleporter on our side, guys, right? Let's beam him into the other ships, and then let's just have him steer the ship into the other ships, and then steer the other ship into the other ships, so we have ships upon ships upon ships just steering into each other, and it's a domino effect of explosions. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. And it's a great moment when you see Captain America telling the Shi'ar and other alien species what to do, and his plan sort of wins the day. Well, it doesn't sort of win the day, because if it won the day, the whole event would be over. But it makes it enough to where this event can continue, because before and to this point in issue 1 and issue 2, this series had pretty much been the Avengers losing. Seriously, issue 1 of this is like, where are the Avengers? Oh! Issue 2, where are the Avengers? Oh! Issue 3 is finally like, where are the Avengers? Huh? Yeah, we won! That's issue 3. Jerome Opeña and Dustin Weaver share the art duties on this. Jerome does the space battles. Dustin does the Earth stuff. Jerome does an amazing job. He kicks it out of the park. He draws some amazing spaceships. We get to see some epic explosions. We get to see some alien races. His style may be loose for some people. Too sketchy, too many lines, too many Lin Francis Yu effect. But I seem to enjoy it. It gives space a gritty feel, which this story really needs to stay grounded. Now, the main problem with Infinity number 3 is this, the Earth scenes. I don't know why the Earth scenes are in this book. Now, I get that Thanos is the big villain of Infinity, that he's coming to Earth and he's supposedly looking for his son, right? But these storylines just seem to have the same effect of the Space Builders. Like all the scenes in space, you get the feeling, you're just like, this is happening, that is out there, and it is going to rain fire down on our heads. Please, Captain America, please, would you save us in space? We need you. These Space Builders are bad dudes, and we need you to save us right now, here and now. Whereas the scenes on Earth are pretty much this Thanos being like, hey guys, I don't know if you know this, but the Avengers left. So let's go to their house and wreck all their stuff. They'll never see it coming because they's in space. Know what I'm saying? To Earth, homies! And of course, the only one that's still on Earth is like some of the Illuminati, Luke Cage and the Mighty Avengers, which is that spinoff title that just happened. And he decides to screw with the Inhumans. Why, man? Why everybody gotta be screwing with the Inhumans, man? They's a race just like yous and me. Just because they have crazy scale costumes and weird names and superpowers doesn't mean that they don't deserve the same rights as you and me. Just because we are inhuman, do we not bleed? Prick us! Do we not cry? I know I badly paraphrased that, so please, apologies. But Thanos just shows up to the Inhumans, and he was just like, yo, you're gonna throw out some tribute to me, right? And Black Bolt's the only one in Attilan, and he's just sitting there, and he just goes, no! And you just see Attilan go, and then you see New York go, and then Maximus the Mad, his brother, explodes the Terran Mist, going, and the issue ends with a big, if you don't know how the issue ends, it ends with a, so it makes me think that the is the setup for Inhumanity, the title that's coming later with Matt Fraction and Joe Madeira. That the Terran Mist exploding into the world, into the atmosphere, because they're above Manhattan, creates all these new Inhumans. If the it creates the Inhumans. So it's good because we're getting set up, and we're getting set up at the halfway point instead of at the very end, because that's my other problem with Marvel events, and this is another Brian Michael Bendis problem I have, is that in Secret Invasion, we have this really cool storyline. We have the Avengers fighting the Skrulls, and then in the last issue, Norman Osborn comes out of nowhere and shoots somebody, and suddenly he's the head of S.H.I.E.L.D., and you're like, what? Where did that, what Green Goblin? No! In this, it's kind of nice that we know that there's another event. You know that every event is not the end. But now that we know that we're seeing the seeds are being built up. They're like, oh, this was our last-ditch effort to screw with the guy who wanted free yogurt, Thanos. We got to blow it up, guys. We got to blow it up. So I like that. It also makes you wonder, is Black Bolt dead? What do you think? Leave me in the comments below. Tell me, do you think Black Bolt is dead? Here are my final thoughts on Infinity number 3. Infinity quite literally is the best Marvel event, I think, of the last 5 years. Easily, probably 10 years. I could probably go 10 years. And that is because Jonathan Hickman has spent 20 issues of Avengers building up to this event, to this giant space builders coming to Earth, My only problem is Thanos. I kind of get the feeling that Thanos was told by Marvel Editorial was like, hey, Jonathan Hickman, how you doing? And he's just like, yo, I'm just writing. I like space builders and weird kooky things and the Avengers in space, and Thor going, Vine, alien! And Marvel Editorial, of course, was just like, Jonathan, we like Thanos. Thanos was in Avengers, and Thanos is going to be in Avengers 2, Guardians. Hey, have you heard about Guardians of the Galaxy? We can get you free tickets. You want free tickets? No, guys, I'm good. You don't give me free. Okay. Well, Thanos is going to be in that, so we need you to put Thanos in this. Can you put Thanos in this? Well, guys, Thanos isn't really part of the story. I don't know. Put Thanos in this. Put your Thanos in there. Put it in there. Put your Thanos in there right now, or you're fired. You're fired. No more Avengies. No more Avengies. That's Marvel Editorial's short-term name for the Avengers. So that's why I think Thanos is in this event. I kind of wish that the whole Thanos invading Earth was more like Infinity number 2, that it was like the sequel or stuff like that. But, it's in there. I kind of ignore the Earth scenes, and I kind of enjoy all the stuff in space of the Avengers because it's very epic. It's very well done. I'm really digging Infinity. If you are not reading Infinity, you need to do it right now. It's the best event out there. It's better than Forever Evil, and it's better than X-Men Battle of the Atom. Go buy Infinity. And that's all my thoughts on Infinity number 3. Don't forget to go to majorspoilers.com, the comic book website where they know that you love comic books, and we do too. Their most recent podcast, they talk about the Killing Joke, and they do the whole debate about Grant Morrison, whether the Joker is dead, or the Batman's dead, or Commissioner Gordon's dead, or whether everybody in Gotham City is dead. That's not quite true. I'm really going crazy on it right here, but it's fascinating. You should go read it. It's what everybody on the internet is talking about with comic books, not iOS 7. The Killing Joke. As always, leave a comment below. Tell me what you want me to review next week. Do you want me to review DC? Do you want me to review Marvel? I'm not a big fan of DC's Villains event so far, so please don't say DC, but you can just say DC. You're my viewers, and I love you straight from the heart to you, so I will do what you say. The winner of last week's comic book contest is The Mac Show. He won a copy of All New X-Men Volume 1, a digital code. I'm going to send it right to you. Do you want to win a digital copy of Avengers number 1? by Jonathan Hickman, the lead up to Infinity? Yes, you do. All you gotta do is share this video on your Tumblr and Twitter. Give a reason why people should watch this. Say, hey, this guy is awesome. This guy is funny. This guy does a lot of stupid impressions, and I like that. Give a little flavor and a little seasoning to people. Tell them why they should watch this. And because of that, if you are the first person to do that and email me your links to my YouTube channel, I will give you a digital copy of all new X-Men, haha, whoop, Avengers Volume 1. And you'll win that, you'll get comic books. Who doesn't want free comic books? You want free comic books, come on. Do the links, get some free comic books for you, up in your face, in your grill, so you can read and you can tell the story of when Thanos wanted to get some specials at Yogurtland. As always, I am Jason Inman. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my really crazy rantings this week. Be seen, you. Hey, special viewers, after the end screen, this is for all the people that don't click away. I just want to say special shout out to you. I'm just getting ready to release a Wolverine video. It's coming out. It's a little crazy, but you might like it. And I sing in it. A lot of people liked the singing from last week. So I think I'll do a little bit. I can't get no kick from champagne. Pure alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. But tell me why do I get a kick out of you? By that I mean the internet and other things and Tumblr and Twitter. And please share this video. And if you think I'm rambling too much, then please tell me. These are my 6-shooters. Straight for you. Straight and hard. Infinity. Have you read that yet? You should. It's good. You can go home now. It's okay. Waka waka!